Forget 100 people versus one silverback. I want to know who would win in a fight against 100 people versus one Gigantopithecus. Primates are a remarkably old family of mammals, and they've been around for a very long time. During their evolution, there have been some absolutely gigantic primates that have walked the earth. Take Dinopithecus, for example. This species of giant baboon lived in South Africa and Ethiopia from the Pliocene to the early Pleistocene epochs. Some of the largest estimates for large males indicate that these animals could have reached weights of up to 170 pounds. Micro-wear patterns on their teeth suggest that they would have had a broad diet, similar to many baboon species that are still in Africa today. This meant that they probably would have eaten lots of fruit, leaves, as well as small vertebrates and invertebrates, and maybe even the occasional hominin for a snack. Traveling away from Africa to the nearby island of Madagascar were the giant sloth lemurs, the largest species of which, Archaeoindris, was approaching the size of a large gorilla, with the largest estimates of its size potentially reaching over 500 pounds. Unlike other lemurs, Archaeoindris would have spent most of its time on the ground and had a very robust skeleton, and it was primarily a herbivore. This meant that, while it probably wouldn't have eaten the unfortunate person that came by, I still wouldn't want to run into a dark alley with this animal. Likely, these primates went extinct after the first humans arrived in Madagascar well over 1,000 years ago. But by far the largest primate that ever existed was the mighty Gigantopithecus that lived in southern China from the early to middle Pleistocene, approximately 2 million to less than 300,000 years ago. These were giant relatives of the orangutan, with large males potentially reaching sizes of over 660 pounds. These were primarily herbivores that were eating a lot of leaves as well as tougher plants like tubers and even potentially bamboo. These ancient primates would have actually met early humans in the form of Homo erectus, and it has been suggested that along with climate change, human interference may have also led to their extinction. So I guess that answers the question about who would win in a fight against 100 people versus one Gigantopithecus. In the long run, it was our ancestors. If you want to learn more about the evolution of primates, including Gigantopithecus, come check us out at the Tyrannosaurus.